yesterday we watched a conversation between Hassan and DJ Akademiks, and in the middle of that, there were a couple people who dropped in. They're like, "Papa Gut, you got to see how embarrassing DJ Akademiks makes himself out to be in this video." And they sent me this Abin and Preach video, and I like Abin and Preach, so I'm gonna check it out. What's interesting is this is my understanding. I could be wrong, but they're like, yeah, this was like 2 hours after his conversation with Hassan. Like right after that, he chatted with them for like 2 hours. And it's like, okay. So I'm interested. It's called Red Pill Leaders Exposed as Being Fragile Cornballs on Fresh and Fit. And then there's DJ Akademiks and Sneako is involved as well. So let's get going.
All that cap you been doing on motherfucking Fresh and Fit.
Oh, and apparently the girl is a homie hopper. So I don't know. I saw the Fresh and Fit stream title. I'm not going to watch the 3 hour long stream. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I can't watch these 3 hour long videos anymore. By the way, guys, don't worry. We'll eventually get to this 4 hour and 15 minutes The Right Opinion video.
Big Ack is here now. That's facts. And say somebody.
Why is he screaming?
Oh my God. Yo, can we stop? You guys are rich, famous people.
Why is he screaming, though?
Quasi-famous people, and you only talk crazy to women. Listen.
True. That is very base, though.
Like, if that's not behavior, I don't know what is.
Pop Smoke, what are you looking for? Nigga, you made it.
Did a nigga, what's up?
Oh, you want a man? Suck my man. I don't need no man.
Your understanding, basically, they're clowning on the one girl in the top right area because she got a deep voice.
Y'all been good though? Oh, yeah, what? Yeah, straight?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. This is gross.
We're really good.
That's
Yeah, you're really good. I got a bigger dick than you, man. Yo, shut the fuck up with your masculine ass voice and read the chats, yo. Get the fuck up out of here.
Ew. You know what's interesting? The other day I said, I think I don't remember exactly what I said, but I was talking about egg on my face. I remember I was talking about, I think I was actually talking about Sneako and how I think he's like a very dishonest, like unintelligent person. And then I mentioned that Fresh and Fit, though I disagree with their ideology heavily, they seem like the kind of respectful people that I could like engage with in a one-on-one. I was very wrong about that. The fact that you're allowing this like brazen disrespect of women is just like weird. It's like, it's fine to like be a little silly about someone's voice, like, oh, you have a deep voice, and kind of be able to like poke a little fun, but like, oh, shut the fuck up. Like, it's just you're allowing this to happen on your podcast. Funny enough with Sneako, but you're allowing. Why? Why did I even say that? Damn. Common Papa got L.
no, wait, that was you. Wait,
What it is?
do you think your voice sounds a little bit masculine or no?
Just a strong woman, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Who cares? There's a little bit of a masculine voice.
Is it strong? Like,
Yeah, I'm speaking another language.
Isn't it the people like it's like don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house? Sneako, you could literally dog on this kid. He's a little string bean that watches his girlfriend that he loves get cucked to a point where he had a mental breakdown and his entire fucking ideology shifted towards hating women because he watched the only woman he's ever loved get fucking railed better by other guys than he could ever do. And yet you're gonna like make fun of a girl for a deep voice. Like what happened? Like this, there's no respect. Where's the respect? Oh, Myron wasn't there, and that's how it spiraled out of control. Okay. Okay, Myron usually is, my understanding, the kind of facilitator, although I don't know why Fresh Prince wouldn't step in, but okay.
Se quiere.
oh, okay.
It's completely different.
I'm only bringing that up because I think on this podcast they expect women to be a little bit
More feminine.
be in their feminine energy type shit. You want to be your feminine energy?
You got a shrimp dick act.
If you're rude, I will not be nice to you.
No.
If you're cool, I'll be nice to you.
So do you feel like you be like in your feminine energy, like
Feminine energy, yes, nurturing, caring.
Yeah.
Of course, for the people that I love and care.
I just want to know why your voice is that fucking deep.
Why is it? What is happening here? I don't understand.
No, it's not.
Well, Sneako, why is your voice so high pitched? I don't understand. Like, what's happening here? Why? This girl just has a deep voice.
Okay.
You never saw a woman with deep voice is not here?
No. I don't have no problem with it.
I never give a fuck about
Really
nobody
do.
or anything about my voice or the way I look or anything. Like I literally don't care.
Okay. Is it your voice or are your actions also kind of match the voice in terms of masculinity?
Because I'm alpha. Yeah.
Oh, you an alpha?
I'm alpha women.
Okay.
I'm dominant.
Okay.
That's what it is.
No, I don't fuck with no chick who sound like a nigga. That's just 100. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you.
Wait.
No, wait. We not wait. Hold on.
You don't have to, because I'm not asking you to fuck.
No. Hold on.
I don't like disrespect, and I'm correct.
No. I'm not trying to disrespect you.
This is giving off a lot of feminine energy from DJ Akademiks and Sneako. Why? I find it so like I just don't get it. Like why? It's just so fucking weird, bro. I think they are intimidated by the voice. I think this is the problem with these type of weak men is that like they get very upset when anybody makes them feel insecure. So this girl has a deep voice and now they're having like a meltdown. Oh, what happened to the feminine women on this podcast? Like, okay, this is just fucking pathetic. It's cringe.
I'm not trying to disrespect you.
I'm not trying to disrespect you, but you sound like a nigga.
If I heard Pop Smoke talking from heaven while I'm stroking, I'm sorry. Real rap.
What do you need, like a baby's voice to come? Like I don't understand. Like why are you having a fucking meltdown? I don't understand.
You have to lose some weight until you can see your dick, nigga.
Got him. Hey, that's what happens, bro. You can't be that disrespectful, especially if you got your own baggage going on, dude.
But she's not being disrespectful.
No.
No, she is being disrespectful, but it's called returning the energy. It's like, listen, hot take. It's okay to be disrespectful if someone disrespects you first. Be respectful to people, but if they disrespect you first, it's okay to be disrespectful back. She's returning the energy, bro. Like, okay, good for her.
Matching the energy.
She's just talking.
Yeah, she's matching the
Same way
energy.
you're just talking. She's not being disrespectful. So don't be mad.
No, I can understand.
When you were calling her a nigga, right? And you would say she sound like a man, like Pop Smoking and all this stuff. You weren't being disrespectful. She's not being disrespectful either, right? So we good. Yeah. Academics, you fat. You know this. It's cool.
Yeah, man. You can't be fat, bro. You can't be fat and talk shit. Bro, you know what is actually crazy? Because I am fat. I think the funniest thing is when a fat person is like it's. I don't know. Why are you so insecure about your weight? You're like a fucking rich fat guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she made a fact joke about your dick. Why are you so insecure about it? I would have laughed it off. I'd be like, that's fucking funny. Like, who gives a shit? Look, he's so serious. He's upset. He's like, I can't believe this woman just fucking insulted me. I'm supposed to be able to berate women and they shouldn't be able to defend themselves.
Oh shit! So you're saying, wait. So you're saying that if I lose some weight and I become your broke ass, bitch ass boyfriend, right?
I don't think that's at all what she said. It's not even clever.
No. And I start fucking with a masculine bitch like you with fake titties, right? With a fucking tattoo on your face.
Yeah, nigga.
You're mad. You're just naming.
Yeah, you're just mad. You're just saying things now. Like, this is it. There's nothing here. This isn't intelligent anymore. What she said, like, okay.
So mad.
Like, if he could have just responded with the masculine jokes, be like, hey, at least my dick's bigger than yours. You know what I mean? Because his joke is that she's a guy, even though it's dumb. You could have kept rolling with it, but you took it so personally. You just go, that's all. That's pretty much what it boiled down to, bro. What are you doing?
She called it obvious. Oh, wow.
Bro, you guys were clowning her for a good 10, 20 minutes.
Yo.
She just said, by the way, you're fat.
Yeah, he took that way too personally. It's a weak man.
You got she said she had a husband. You keep calling her the boyfriend. Like, you're doing all this because you're mad.
You're mad. You got me.
She's got a husband? Okay.
Mad.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
You guys been on her and she's just been going back at you guys with the same energy. Now you really mad.
How are you gonna be sounding?
How are you going to be what? Sounding what?
I'm gonna be sounding.
Yeah,
what the fuck? Or it's different, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, bitches like fat niggas like you, so what's the problem?
Sorry. That's funny to me because all she's saying is, why are you taking the joke so personally? Like, he's fucking ragging on her for how long? And she's like, okay, like, apparently she's married, she's comfortable, she's secure with herself. She makes one joke about how he's fat with a small dick, and all of a sudden, he has this is a meltdown. This is a baby meltdown. This is a fucking beta male. And then she's like, why do you care? Like, there are people who like fat guys. So, like, why does this upset you? He dunked on him. And then he doesn't have a response to that because he's insecure. He's a pussy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's people that like what I am, and it's okay. And motherfucker like, you know,
Yeah, she's saying it so casually, too. She's not even offended.
At this point,
And you know what's making her shit funny too? Is the fact that she don't care.
she don't care.
Yeah.
She's like, hey man, who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
But some guys like what I got, some bitches like fat niggas like you.
Or it's different, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody bitches like fat niggas like you, so what's the problem?
This is a rich nigga like me.
Rich?
I bet your boyfriend ain't
It
rich like
was
me.
the man.
That's funny. Wait, no, this is funny to me. Hold on.
Bitches like fat niggas like you, so what's the problem?
This is a rich nigga like me.
So he says,
Rich?
I bet your boyfriend ain't
It
rich like
was
me.
the man.
so okay. So she's like, yeah, people like fat guys. It's true. Women like fat guys. A lot of fat women like fat guys. But there's even thin girls who like fat guys. But he goes like, oh, well, no, they like rich guys like me. So what I'm hearing here, maybe I'm reading too much into it, is that nobody likes him because he's fat. They just like him because he has money. He can't like people like fat guy. Why are you so insecure about your fatness? I don't understand. Why are you so upset? No, they're like rich guys like me. Bro, this is a problem. Okay, so what you're telling me right now, what I'm hearing is if you weren't rich, you're not getting any bitches. Now you might look at me and be like, "Oh, this is just some campy fat fuck," but I have had no problems getting fucking pussy when I didn't have like money. You know what I mean? Like that's an L, bro. That's a self-exposed, dude. What's happening here? What are you doing?
Matter.
I bet your boyfriend ain't rich like me.
But he can't fuck
Hold
me
on,
better
hold
than
on.
you would.
Boyfriend what? Boyfriend's never what?
So
What?
What he said?
He said, your boyfriend ain't a rich nigga like me. And she's like, well, yeah, but you can't fuck me like he can fuck me either. So we good.
Is that what she said? That's funny.
She's desinvolved. That's how we call that. in
She
French.
don't care.
She
and
don't
this
give a
guy's trying to
shit.
qualify. He's not as good as me. He ain't as big as
The thing is that he's trying to win one. With all the shit that he threw, he's trying to get the one that's gonna get her, and it doesn't get her.
Yeah,
and,
that's true.
And it's funny. It's funny because at the beginning of the show, she said she was alpha, and everybody clowned her because of that. And now she's like, I don't care. People like me, and he's the one doing all this rah-rah shit.
He's trying to qualify himself to her.
So you're submitting to her. That's the whole submission, my dude. I don't even know if you noticed this.
Yes.
But in the beginning, she called herself alpha. Everybody was laughing. That's fun. And now you're trying to get one. You're trying to get one that so she knows. Like
True.
she's like, I'm above this shit. Whatever. Come on, you're trying to reach to my level. Fine. And then you're doing all this rah rah shit. So
We better than you niggas, right?
as much as you trying to clown her and everything, she won.
She won because
Yeah.
you're trying to prove
True.
yourself to her.
So you're
you're
being-
saying I'm better
True.
than your boyfriend. I'm richer. She's like, she don't care because she's good, right? It's like if I got a girl, some girls say I'm better looking than.
Well, I mean, there's another problem too. Is that like I think that in this manosphere, having money is like for some reason like the top tier of everything. Like if you have a bunch of money, you're better than everybody. But listen, women like to be taken care of, but like it's not just a money thing, and you don't have to be rich to take care of a woman. If you can make a decent amount of money, you can take care of a woman. There's also other ways. Apparently, one of those ways that he takes care of her is with some fucking some long strokes. All right, that long stroke game. Okay, there's plenty of ways to take care of a woman. This is the problem with this lazy ass manosphere bullshit. It's all about money and disrespect, being women, and developing close emotional relationships with men, but not women, because that's kind of gay. But
I don't care. I'm good with my girlfriend. Who cares? You look stupid trying to tell me that you're better than I don't care. So I'm watching this, and it's funny to me because y'all was clowning her just like we said for being alpha. Turns out, in this
She
room,
is.
she is.
She is.
Way more than y'all.
But I bet you live in a fucking Section 8 housing, and I live in a fucking mansion with.
whoa, my goodness!
You still unhappy?
Oh.
If you wasn't unhappy, you wasn't being aggressive
Oh,
and
this
being
is
rude.
She said you still
Yo, she's fucking slamming this guy. I bet you live in Section 8 housing, pussy. Okay.
unhappy. Because if you wasn't unhappy, you wouldn't be this aggressive and rude.
True. True.
And I'm not.
True.
You're validating someone that nobody fucking knows. You try to validate yourself to a nobody. And I'm not clowning this girl saying that she's a nobody, but nobody knows her, and it's fine.
She's popular.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just the one that.
Is she? Who is she? Wait, so she's popular. Wait. That makes it even funnier because her response wasn't, "Nah, I live a comfortable life." Her response was like, "Why do you care so much about my conditions if you're happy?" Like instead of just saying like, "Nah, bro, I live like a pretty comfortable life. I make decent money." She's just like, "Why are you so unhappy with your life to the point where like you need to try to bring me down for it for like you thinking I live in Section 8 housing? Why are you so fucking miserable?" She didn't even clap back telling him that she makes decent money. Damn.
No,
AK, yeah, dude, the AK's a fucking clown, bro.
which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But you still trying to match that. Like and when she said you're the one that's unhappy, maybe you can claim that you're happy, but someone that would be happy and content with whatever the fuck they have wouldn't have to prove. Yeah, but this shit is over. It's done with.
wrap.
She doesn't give.
Is there Instagram in the comments?
Oh fuck, it's a wrap. Wrap it up. You know what I mean?
Listen,
But
if
you don't.
If
So
you got to run around and say, I got money, I got subscribers, I got a Bugatti. If you got to feel the need to go
That's-
say,
I got a Kia Soul.
that's whack.
that's what I'm saying.
But it's worse when, well, I got more money than you. I got you, because this is just, I'm just showing out, got money. Now you're trying to put other motherfuckers down just to prove a point. You understand what I'm
That makes
saying?
you unhappy.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with me. It's like, if
This is
someone comes to me,
funny,
he's like, yo, I got more money. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm good.
Shit.
I'm a billionaire. Congratulations.
Okay.
Why do you feel the need to come tell me you have so much more when I don't care? That tells me that you're a loser on the inside.
I have a Diet Coke brought to you by Diet Coke. No, I'm not sponsored, but the next bathroom break will be brought to you by Diet Coke.
Even though you might be winning in these lives, how you look at yourself, the way that you internally view yourself,
man.
it's like, I am a bit of a loser.
Shit, maybe she is alpha. Fuck.
So all this rah-rah, all this need to get drunk and do.
Listen, here's the thing. This is something that people don't understand. Because I know the manosphere loves to talk their shit about like the olden days, the olden this, everything they call back and they take the history out of context about how women need to be weak, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you. I have like a fucking OCD tick right now. Let me tell you something, okay? I'm going to get a little personal here. After I finish with my wife, it's usually a very intense experience. And I'm out for probably like 20 minutes to half an hour. Like my body collapses and I'm in like a fucking post-sex nap. Okay? In the wild, if this was to happen to me, I would be killed by some kind of a predator, like a lion or something. Okay? That's why it makes sense to me from a biological perspective that you would need an alpha woman to protect you once you're finished. Doesn't that make sense? Because like I'd get killed in the wild. I'd be fucking dead. My wife has to be able to hold her own. That's why you need a strong woman from a biological perspective to defend your lifeless body after you inject your energy into her. Because after I'm done, she has like a burst of energy. So why do you want some fucking you know what I'm saying, dude? You need a woman who can defend you in your most. That's the only time where I'm weak is after that. Okay? So, you know, she's got to protect. Not just me, though. She's got to protect the seed. She's got to punch the bear. Exactly. She has to punch a fucking bear. If that's what happens in the wild, that's what has to happen in the fucking wild. Okay? You got to have a firecracker. All right? It's true. None of these manosphere guys, they always like to talk about the olden days, Listen, I'm not talking about the olden days where kings had fucking castles, bro. I'm talking about the old days where my people, my Germanic people, were fucking living in the dirt in fucking huts. And we need fucking strong women to take care of our kids through the harsh conditions and kill off fucking invading clans while we're out invading other clans. That's what I need. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm talking about. Right? Oh, back in the day. Oh, shut the fuck up. When all your warriors are gone and all the women are there, who's defending them? They got to be able to pick up a fucking sword and start fucking shit up. I'm a fucking nomad, baby. I'm a fucking Viking. All right? I'm a Germanic person. All right? Exactly. This is Gendy Tarkovsky's Primal. This ain't the fucking Golden Girls. All right? You motherfucker. You need a strong woman. Kill the Romans. Exactly.
All this wild stuff is evidence that you're a loser. Fresh. My man's 28 going on 80, and I don't want that to be you guys. And that's why today's sponsor, T.H. Henley's coming in
Come on, bro. Why you gotta do it like that?
to save the day. I get compliments on
I'm sorry. That was fucked up. That's gotta mean. Oh my
My
god.
skin, all the little bit awkward people be asking,
Okay.
what's your skincare routine? How do you get your skin? And for a lot,
All right. You know what I do for my skin? Nothing. I'm a man. I don't do anything for my skin. I don't even wash my face. I rub my eyes, you know, but what are you doing? I'm a liver king.
daily to get to their
All right, go buy T.H. Hanley. I don't know what that is.
rub out that face so you can actually start looking fresh.
I love this. You said
You
what?
want happy, baby. Like you got to stop like be acting like weird.
No, no, no,
you
no,
just
no,
want
no.
happy.
No,
It's not my problem if you want happy. Like I'm very
Why you
happy
think I'm
with my
happy?
life.
Why you think I'm happy?
Because you do that, like it was being
no, no,
weird.
The reason why she doesn't think you're happy is because you feel the need to tell everybody how awesome your life is. That's like a beta move.
I'm asking you a question. You sound like
fuck?
hold on. Relax, shorty.
Oh, I love this is the tactic. He's asking her a question. Why do you think I'm unhappy? And she's like, because you're overcompensating by the way you're talking. Whoa, relax. He's trying to assert, despite the fact that none of her energy suggests that she is out of control, he is trying to assert to everybody in the room that she is out of control. Because that's the only thing he has left, is to try to make her seem like she's crazy. That's all he has left. That's the last pathetic, loser, weak male tactic he has left.
And you couldn't afford to get in this building, okay?
Oh my god.
Apparently she could because she's there. What are you talking about? Like most of the women that they bring on the show are like 18-year-old girls anyway. I mean, it doesn't seem like you have to have a lot of money to get into the building.
Oh, can we stop?
He couldn't afford to get in this building. What a loser, bro. You couldn't afford to get in this club. That's how much money we got. First off, I've been
Women get in the club for free, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
in that building. It's not that impressive. Okay,
Can
it's
we
fine.
stop?
But just sit there like, who cares? Like the people who brag about money like this in an argument are the
pathetic,
biggest
dude.
losers. Yeah, well, I
True.
make more bands than you. Okay. Yeah. I got a bigger dick than you.
All right, bro. My wife likes a nice average size, little thick. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm being a little too explicit.
you
Sorry,
didn't notice
sorry,
that the other
but
guys are-
sorry to my wife. I'm being a little too. I've been in like a 3-day long goblin mode. I know I'm going a little crazy. Okay.
This panel.
sorry.
This dude's burying his head in his hand.
My wife yells at me when she gets home. So I say, "What the fuck are you doing, bro? You're being too explicit." And I already went on a whole rant about how my wife is a Viking warrior that can protect me. So I have to simmer it down a little bit. I got to simmer it down a little bit here. 4-inch. Hey, listen. Here's something else you got to know. It doesn't matter how big it is. If she's in love with you, it's a fucking 10-incher, baby. That's all that fucking matters, baby. That's what I'm saying, motherfucker. Doesn't even matter, bro. And same goes for you guys too, okay? If you love her, it doesn't matter how big her ass or her titties are. You smack them like you're grabbing a fucking slab of meat, bro. Boom, boom, boom. You grab those fucking things. Those are the biggest, best things in the whole world. You gotta treat her like a queen. She'll treat you like a king, motherfucker. That's how you gotta do it, okay? You will not have any more insecurities if you do these simple steps, okay? Let me tell you something.
Right? This guy
Tell
looks
you.
like he's completely disinterested. Even Sneako's doing the cringe face.
I'm asking you.
Damn,
who said
Sneako.
disrespectful?
It's mad disrespectful, boy. You bro, you
Shut the
been
fuck.
I can't even hear this.
Face.
I'm asking you. Who said disrespectful?
it's mad disrespectful, boy. You bro, you
Shut
been
the fuck up.
disrespectful.
Stop
Oh.
it. Stop it. You're my
Damn, she's fucking stepping to him.
nigga done fucked you, nigga, like in the.
I'm not telling anybody you have a small boobs and butt. Stop. I'm telling you have amazing tits and a big fat ass. I'm just telling people to gas up their. You know, I can't talk to you right now. You're gaslighting me, wife. I'm done. Fuck you.
Get the fuck on that.
Actually, you
Shorty,
should
shorty,
know
shorty, shorty,
enough to know he's fucking pal.
Shorty, stop playing.
Oh, damn.
Stop playing. Get over here.
Damn, DJ Akademiks is a fucking loser.
Stop playing.
You just like to disrespect a woman like that.
No, facts, nigga. I'm talking facts, nigga.
Disrespectful.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
Just lame niggas.
I'm
fuck with
talking
shit like that.
facts, nigga.
You not, nigga.
Oh.
Let somebody say something. I'm talking facts, nigga.
Happy nigga. You want happy?
Nigga, my boy fucked you in the Airbnb that I rented, nigga.
I can never go to the show. There's too many N-words going on here, and I'm like fucking. I have some kind of this. I would accidentally say the word. It's just one of those things where sometimes I just can't help myself but to repeat words that I'm hearing. It's like my ADHD or my OCD or something. I'm not even kidding. Those are like real things. That just fucks me up, dude.
That I pay, nigga. That I pay the whole money. Don't come over here talking that shit. All that cap.
Got money, bro. I'm gonna fucking come. Damn, bro. Hey, have you ever loved before, DJ Akademiks? See, this is the problem. When I did my review of my video yesterday with Hassan versus DJ Akademiks, now I understand why people were talking about how much of a fucking clown this guy is. Holy fuck, this is pathetic.
That sounds very familiar.
We are better than you niggas. Period.
Stop saying that word,
You doing some kissing and telling? Your niggas kissing and telling?
bro.
She says that's disrespectful. It's like,
Okay, stop. I said there's too many. They're saying the N word too many times. There aren't too many N words. Stop. That's not what I meant. You have to stop doing that. Stop doing that. They're just saying it a lot of times. If you say words too many times around me, I say them without thinking. I have to use a considerable amount of my brain power to be like, oh fuck, because I legitimately am a fucking idiot. Like, I literally will just walk around the house and I'll just start I'll just start singing songs and I don't even realize it. And my wife's like, what are you doing? Because I don't have control over my body. Okay? Jesus Christ. Okay? Fuck. Fucking ridiculous. But, listen. I'm not going to say it. Stop. Okay? I'm going to get beat up.
well, I know who you fucked.
What did I miss?
She said, you have.
I rent a nigga, then I pay nigga.
What did I miss? I
Pay
missed.
the whole money. Don't come over here talking that shit. All that cap.
That sounds very familiar.
We
Ah,
are
yeah.
better than you niggas. Period.
Stop it.
You doing some kissing and telling? Your niggas kissing and telling? She says that's disrespectful. It's like, well, I know who you fucked. What the fuck am I even watching? Are you doing some gossipy bullshit where you're talking about who slept with who?
Yeah, is who slept with whom, of course. All right, I gotta over police language. That's to regain my whiteness because I keep saying that word too many times.
She said what you said on air is disrespectful. What are we watching?
Bro, I clocked out.
All that cap you been doing on motherfucking Fresh and Fit. Big Ack is here now.
What the fuck is going top?
Why is he getting so triggered? Holy fuck, guys! Women are so emotional. By the way, my name is DJ Akademiks. Ah! Men are so fucking emotional sometimes.
Hey, bro.
Yo, what is up with these like red pill alpha dudes who seem to have so much energy when they deal with these ladies?
Dude, because they're emotional men. Manosphere men are emotional. They're the first ones to yell, scream, and tell you that they're high value. All right, you don't have. I've never had to tell somebody that I'm a high value man, other than Sneako as a joke to make him feel silly. And then he had a meltdown when I suggested that maybe he wasn't a high value man because women didn't respect him, and that's when he started yelling. Like, this is fucking crazy. You guys yell too much. It's crazy, bro. What are you doing? Why are you yelling so much? Why do you have to yell? Why is the energy so high in the room? It's too disproportionate, bro.
This shit is cringe, bro.
You know what it is?
I wish you would have said that to a dude, talk the same way to a big dude. I wish you would. Then I might take you seriously. Because I'm ready.
True.
When these guys had Kodak Black on and he was being all kinds of disrespectful, none of these dudes checked a single one of them. They didn't.
Of course not, because this is what I keep saying this. Weak men try to bully people they perceive that are weak. They will respect people less if they see them as a weaker person. And it's usually all size. If that was a fucking big dude, of course. They're not going to fucking be disrespectful. It's just women, because women are weak to them. That's all it is, some fucking childish ass shit.
Didn't check Kodak, didn't check none of these guys. Why? You wanna know what I noticed? And this is what makes me lose the respect for a lot of these guys, is they only have this energy for people that are weaker than them. They will
Exactly. The people that they feel are weaker than them. I just want to correct that. I want to correct that because I know what they're saying. But they feel that these are people that are weaker than them. Because clearly she's not weaker than them. She could probably kick his ass, but she's not weaker than them. Obviously she's stronger than them. She's fucking tougher than them. She's not like having a fucking crybaby shit fit meltdown. But he perceives her to be weak because he thinks women are weak. That's the only thing it is. He's a fucking child. He's a loser.
never say any of the stuff to dudes that are bigger, stronger to them. They'll never say dudes stuff that got way more clout to them and can actually influence them negatively, right? Even if they vehemently disagree on the principle, they start sucking dick and keeping quiet because the moment's a woman where they have nothing to lose and everything to gain by being disrespectful, they don't just be disrespectful, they go the extra mile. But you know, maybe it's just where I came from. You're generally judged by how you behave when you have power.
True.
You want to test a man's character, give him power, put him in front of the powerless, and see how they act.
True.
This woman was just here. She had a deep voice, and motherfuckers.
That's true, bro. That's true. When the conditions are set for you to be able to like act out of pocket, like that's when you're really in like your greatest test. It's like it's really one of those things where like you're less policed, like and you have more money and shit, you know, and you're like less policed. That's when you have the tendency to act like a fucking idiot. And if you do act like a fucking pussy, well, you're a pussy. You know what I mean? So
We're on her case. They were asking her all kinds of private questions, and she was still. And then when they were insulting, and then she said one word back, they tripled, quadrupled.
True. I don't really get it, because why wouldn't you want a girl with a deep voice? Because for me, it's like when you're hitting her with those strokes, and she whispers in your ears like, "I'm back with the milk, son," and it's like, oh my god, and I start crying because my father left me when I was a child because he said he wanted to get out of milk. That would fulfill that would fulfill a fantasy. You know what I'm saying, dude? Hey, am I right? Good. Not bad.
Not there. They just didn't. You know what this is? Go ahead. This is Alonzo Harris.
I don't know who that is.
You know who Alonzo Harris is? It's Denzel Washington's character in Training Day.
Oh,
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Bro, I love Denzel Washington, bro. I love Denzel Washington.
He's all calm, cool, calm.
I fucking hate my wife. She's in there. Oh, he left to get milk. Okay, how do you pronounce it? Milk. It's milk. M-I-L-K. I don't understand. How do you pronounce milk?
Milk.
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 Milk. Milk. Milk. Milk. Milk. Milk. What the fuck? It's telling me I say milk like M-E-H-L-K. Milk. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. How do I say it? Milk. Milk. So like I was saying before, it would be really hot if a girl with a masculine voice whispered in your ear, "I'm your dad and I'm back with the cigarettes." That would be funny. That's the joke. That was the original joke. That was the original joke.
Calm and collected. When's the one time that he was yelling? When's the one time that he was yelling? At the end of the movie when he
was about to die.
lost everything. When now he's trying to King Kong ain't got. When they start yelling, that's when they all losing power. And trying to regain that power. That's what it is. Why are you screaming like that? Why she's not even screaming, and
True.
one girl said it's disrespectful, not even yelling. Why?
And then she walked off because she was so irritated. That's the thing. That other girl got really pissed, rightfully so, by the way, because DJ Akademiks was being a disrespectful little bitch. And so she got up and she removed herself from the situation. And to be honest with you, that's what you really have to do. That's what you have to do, because there's times where I get fucking pissed. Everybody have, and like you can either blow up like an immature child, or you can get up and you can walk away. Sometimes you need to get up and walk away. You need to understand and learn how to regulate your emotions, because like sometimes you just get too mad to like fucking be in you get up and walk away. Sometimes you just have to fucking disconnect yourself. Some real shit. That's some real stuff.
Santi super chatted $2. Brother, you literally pronounce it make.
See, you said you spelled it M-E-H-L-K. It's not milk. I'm not saying milk. I'm saying milk. It's milk. I don't care. Fuck this.
You yelling?
Big Ak is. Shut the fuck up. Everybody's seen you pussy out in front of a bunch of rappers and people who checked you.
You know what?
I remember when Migos came on the set when you were Joe Budden and you were there like a child looking for his papa at the fucking state fair.
I have no idea what's happening there.
Because you got separated. Like, don't act big on these platforms because you're talking to a random nobody. That's loser shit.
True.
It is, but maybe y'all feel different. I just think it's funny that it's always the same dudes who are doing a lot of this preaching and a lot of this stuff about like, this is the prescriptions I have for the world. This is how guys got to behave and all this stuff. And you realize they face a bit of adversity. You give them a bit of power, and they turn into tyrants or losers.
True.
Right? Who can't even hold frame. You got a woman who's way more alpha than any of these dudes combined, who's chilling. You got more money? Cool. You got a bigger? Cool. I'm happy with my children and my husband. So what?
Big Ak is here now.
Big Ak is in the building.
Did you felt
Who are you talking to?
Whatever.
If you want to be hard, go do it in the right places, but you won't because you
Yeah, if you want to be hard, DJ Akademiks, go do it with some men like you usually do. because you're gay. Joke. Okay.
You know.
Oh yeah. My nigga fuck the shit up. Yo, the nigga gave you a fucking rose and he fucked the shit out of you. That's facts. And say somebody. Say somebody. That's why you on camera.
I feel bad for this girl here because she's like in proximity of him, and he might like, and she's like, "What's happening right now? What does she do with herself?" I'm just like, "Excuse me, I gotta leave."
Facts. Whoa. That's why you on camera. Get on camera. We talk about it. Get on camera. We talk about it. I'll FaceTime my nigga right now. So we can FaceTime.
Yo, like, can we just acknowledge really quick
Get on
that,
camera. We talk about it. Get on camera. We talk about it.
like, not to be an asshole, can we acknowledge the second biggest pussy in the room is Fresh Prince over here? Because this is his show and he's letting this happen. That's some weak-minded bullshit. You're letting this man go off like a fucking child. This is your show. I understand that Myron is usually one who controls it, and maybe this wouldn't have happened with Myron there. But you're just letting this man fucking scream. This is supposed to be your environment. You control this environment. You need to be like, yo, bro, you need to chill the fuck out. You need to stop yelling. What are you doing? You need to control your fucking environment. This is your environment. I would have said, yo, bro, you gotta stop fucking screaming. This is fucking pathetic shit. This is your fucking environment. This is your show. First of all, it was already disrespectful enough towards this fucking woman. But at this point, you should be like, yo, bro, you got to tone it down. Say something. Grow up. It's like, just fucking speak. This is your fucking show. That's his name. He calls himself fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, dude. I'm pretty sure. It's Fresh and Fit. Oh my God. Fresh and Fit. Fresh Prince and Myron Gaines. That's the fit. They're literally bodybuilding.com fucking from 2010 memes. That's their names are. Say something, bro. How the fuck are you gonna be an alpha male? Unless you think this is appropriate behavior. You shouldn't. This is fucking pathetic.
I'll FaceTime my nigga right now.
You saw a video where Myron took accountability for Fresh's inaction? What do you mean? Did Myron apologize or something?
So we can FaceTime the nigga said you had to lose his he fucked in 10 years, nigga. Get on camera and talk about it. Thought so.
Wow, even the men can't even get on there.
Okay. Is he coming back? I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
Why does loose pussy matter, bro? What do you have, a small dick? Who cares? I don't give a fuck.
Where my phone?
All right, Fresh. Fresh.
Exactly. Okay, so hold on, we're not done.
If a girl has a loose pussy, it just means that she's fucking with guys with big dicks, and you can't compare. Because realistically speaking, the number of times you have sex is like irrelevant. It's how big the dick is that's going to really determine how big that. I mean, like, yeah, if my wife and I don't sleep together for a little while, it'll tighten up. Sorry, being explicit, but like it's more about big. Maybe your hog just doesn't match up, bro. Maybe you're not riding the right chopper. And that's okay. You don't have to have a big penis, bro. I've slept with girls, I said this before. I've slept with girls that are size queens. They've never been disrespectful to me. We slept together, and it was like, she's like, yeah, usually like guys are bigger. Like we would talk about it beforehand. She's like, yeah, usually guys are like big dicks. She's like, okay, we sleep together. It's okay. It's not bad for either of us. Was it amazing? You just move on. It is what it is. Like you don't have to be insecure about it. You know what I mean? Some guys like big wee-wees. Some guys like some guys do like big dicks. Some girls like, girls like different sizes. They come in all shapes and sizes, and they like all shapes and sizes, bro. All right, maybe for instance, I'm working with a nice solid box Minecraft wiener. You know what I'm saying? Some girls like that. Okay. Still hit though, baby.
We not done. We not done. Sneako, you see when you on the show? Learn from Big Acting.
Yeah, I can see your pubes through your panties right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, what a pathetic man. Sorry, boy. So Sneako is sitting here in the back like a good little boy that just got banned off of, he's such a big speaking facts character, just got banned off of YouTube. The second that he's prompted by fucking academics, he says jump, Sneako says how high. Pathetic fucking loser. You are a fucking loser. That's some beta shit. Another man tells you that she's a bad person, and then you're prompted to snap back. You're a child. You're a fucking child. You're pathetic. This is some fucking literal, like, elementary school sitting around the table bullying. Grow the fuck up. What are you talking about? One prompt, boom. You're like a dog. You're acting like a fucking dog right now. Like a fucking dog. That's what you are. This is pathetic. This is some fucking embarrassing behavior. This isn't what a man does. You're there for his attention. You're so desperate. So here's what you're telling me. You'll sit here and be like, I don't want to censor myself for YouTube. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stand tall. But you're gonna censor yourself for another fucking man in the room. You're gonna do what he says. You won't do what YouTube says. But you're just gonna suck this. You're not gonna suck YouTube's dick. You're gonna suck this guy's dick though. What are you doing? You're fucking. What are you talking about? You're fucking. This is embarrassing. It's pathetic. It's a fucking loser shit. He says bark, you say, or he says jump, you say how high. That's fucking pathetic.
Oh, you saw you on the show? Learn from Big Act.
Yeah, I can see your pubes.
Yeah, I can see your, I can see your pubes.
I don't know how you fit on a plane with that BBL and your boobs are bumping into the mic, but I legitimately, like, not even trying to roast you. Like,
Sneako, how are you, dude? How are you talking like this, bro? How are you talking like this?
See your whole bush through your pants.
Yo, Sneako, take no disrespect.
Right now, I can see.
Sneako, you have a fucking alien head, and you watched the love of your life get raw dogged by 4 women to the point where you had an existential fucking crisis and meltdown. The point that you got yourself banned off of YouTube, and you're gonna talk about this woman's BBL. Personally, I don't know how you could do it. I don't like. That's insane to me. The actual lack of fucking self-awareness is mind-boggling to me. I don't even get it.
Yeah. What's going on right now?
Okay. And the guy beside him was just like, bruh, what are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? He's like, I didn't sign up for this bullshit. And shout out to him. Whoever's doing the milk, he's the only one who's like, yo, this is weird.
We're gonna
I'm gonna say one thing though, because I've been saying this consistently. I like Abba and Preach. Abba's friends with Sneako. All their punches against Sneako are pulled. They treat him like a fucking kid. This kid, this is what I'm talking about. This kid gets away with everything. This kid acts like a fucking clown, and nobody actually gives him shit. I just want to be explicitly clear about this. Is another instance where, like, yo, go in on this guy. That was fucking embarrassing. That was more embarrassing than when fucking DJ Akademiks was doing. And like he just like DJ Akademiks said, they make fun of her.
Oh, well, you got a BBL and I can see your pussy hair.
Okay, well, how you were watching other men's asshole hair as they were fucking your girlfriend. So like, who the fuck is the loser here? I don't understand. Okay, like, why call this kid out? He exhibits these pathetic fucking childish boy behaviors because you don't call him on his shit. Call this kid on his shit. Just be like, bro, embarrassing from you, Sneako. That's a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, stop going easy on this dude. Give him some tough love. If the people around him start be like, bro, this was embarrassing behavior from you, I guarantee you I can't guarantee, but I imagine he would actually start to develop some self-awareness. But he's protected. It's like fucking coddled, like a little kid. That shit was disgusting, bro, what this kid's saying. It's fucking embarrassing. Just give him some shit. You don't have to fucking go in on him. Be like, bro, that was embarrassing. But you kind of just ignored it. Now, maybe I'll play the video and they'll say something, but, like, I don't think that they're going to. It's the truth, because I really like Ab and Preach. I think they're great. But, like, this is one of those fucking instances, bro, where, like, you're heavy pulling punches. Like, why? Do you think Sneako's, like, fucking masculinity and manhood is, like, do you think he's so fragile, his ego is so fragile, he's not going to be able to handle it? You know? I'm just saying. What? Bro, you're so weird. Hold on. Somebody in the chat said, bro, no way you're saying Preach is better than Abba. They're both equally good. When did I say either of them is better than the other one? How do you guys extrapolate information from what I'm saying? Where did you get that? You're what are you talking about, bro? What did you, all right, we're moving on.
In the show. No.
It's fucking weird, bro.
There we go. Prince is finally stopping it. Fresh is finally
like,
stopping
it's very visible. It's like in front of my face.
Stop it. Yo, we don't take no disrespect lightly here, period.
You're the one being disrespectful.
If you're willing to give disrespect, you have to be willing to take it.
True. Hey, you don't talk shit if you're not willing to get hit, bro.
That's the only thing. It's not because you say no disrespect that it's not.
Oh, you're talking about someone else in the chat? Oh, just at them in the chat. So I don't think you're talking to me. Okay, sorry about that, brother.
Disrespectful. Okay, you've been doing none but that.
True.
And the minute one person says one thing, you take it like that, bro. You can't be like, we don't take no.
This is how all these online fucking like jokesters are. If you make if they want to make every single joke about everybody else, the second that you make a joke back to them, they have a fucking disproportionate meltdown. These people are weak. Like, so many people are so fucking weak. Like, you should be able to take it if you could dish it out. When I was growing up, my fucking family and I would go back and forth at each other, fucking relentlessly. Nobody was crybaby about it. That's how you do it. That's joking. If you could all fuck around and make the same joke. But these people, they want to be disrespectful, or in other instances, they want to make jokes on the internet. But then the second that you give it back to them, like, bro, and I know I'm going off on a little tangent, but it's like those guys that are like just relentlessly shitting on women. They're like, oh, women are just, they're just objects. Oh, fucking fat women are gross. Oh, you're just a kitchen. You should just go make me a sandwich. Go do this. And the second, I remember this shit on TikTok, women started calling men wallets. Men were shitting on women. Boys were shitting on girls on TikTok for all this shit. Go back to the kitchen. Make me a sandwich. You suck at video games. You're a bitch. You're this. Women said men are wallets. These weak motherfuckers cried on TikTok. It blew up for like a week. It's like, dude, how are you going to shit on women as a joke and then not take it back? You should be laughing at that. If you're going to boil women down to their responsibilities of being the house and home, you're going to boil them down to that stereotype. They start boiling you down to your stereotype. Right? Who cares? Fucking laugh at it. They're just fucking wallets. Okay. It's a joke. It's a joke. Fucking suck it up. I've seen men make jokes about like a sexually assaulting women, which I think is disgusting. But the second the women makes a joke about how men should go to the military and die, all of a sudden that's the problem. Don't talk shit and don't make jokes if you can't handle taking it back. It's fucking embarrassing for you. That's all it is. And what it is that these guys, not all guys, because I like making jokes. I do it all the time. As you can see, my wife gives me plenty of shit back, so I could definitely take it. But these guys just want to be antagonistic and hate women. And then when they get any level of it back, they have a crybaby meltdown and they feel the need to take it to the next level. Feel the need to take it to the next level, sorry. And I'm not saying it's all people. I'm not saying women don't do the same thing. What I'm saying is that like there's too many fucking weak people on the internet, and some of these fucking incels, they think that they're stronger than like women. They're just as fucking weak as the people that like, they're just as weak as the fucking 14-year-old leftist fucking, you know, BLM in her bio white girl. You're just as weak. The 14-year-old incel is just as fucking weak as the 14-year-old Emily. But I'm just saying, dude.
No disrespect, then don't disrespect. If you don't want to start nothing, there won't be nothing. And you started, and then she matched your energy just a bit.
Talking all that bullshit, y'all collide of murder. This big act in the building, nigga. Shorty.
That's bullshit.
Shorty. Realize where you at. Nigga,
I never heard about you. I'm sorry.
Bitch, we never heard about you. You a masculine looking bitch with a face tat, nigga, and some fake titties, my nigga. We think you a nigga. To keep it real with you,
wait, do you think that guys have fake titties? What the fuck? Oh, well, it makes sense. He's fat and has fat titties, so he probably thinks that men are supposed to have titties. The audacity of fat men, am I right, guys?
No, no real shit. What's going on right now? What is niggas doing right now?
Yeah.
What's the point of this shit?
Why is that LGBT community to cancel this nigga?
Papa Gut, you are supporting the argument that men are too weak and emotional these days. Yes! I think men and women nowadays are both weaker and too emotional in a lot of instances. But the thing is that if you're somebody who is more sensitive, that's okay. But if you're somebody who pretends to be strong, but you're sensitive and you can't take the shit you deal, you're a fucking pussy. Yeah, I think people should be a little stronger nowadays. But if you're a consistent, more sensitive person that doesn't go after other people, I'm fine with you. You are given the energy that you can take. But if you're some fucking loser out there, whether you're a guy or a girl, and you're giving disproportionate energy out there, calling everybody else weak, you're weak, but the second you get some criticism, you act like a fucking pussy, that's some bullshit. Yeah, I'm consistent in that. Did you think that was like a gotcha moment? Sorry if I'm being too aggressive. I'm in goblin mode, okay? But like, is that what you say it? You know what I mean? That's not really a gotcha.
Well, the LGBT community to cancel
and I don't think it's weakness. It's like sensitivity. You know, I'm not a sensitive guy. I'm a pretty blunt, rough around the edges guy. I'm like my Vietnam vet scoutmaster that was a little mouthy. You know what I mean? He's a great guy. You know, right? I'm like that, but I don't cry when I get criticism. You know what I mean? Or not even criticism, when like fucking people make jokes about me. I think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, dude.
This shit is
What's up?
LGBTQ community will only jump.
Did you notice?
Wait, what?
Well, the LGBT community to cancel LGBT community to cancel this nigga.
What? What is she talking about?
All right now.
Yeah.
So why is that LGBT community?
Bro,
so confused.
Shit, what's going on right now? What is niggas doing right now?
Yeah.
What's
So,
the point of this
so
shit?
where's the
No, she don't.
LGBT
No, she don't.
community to cancel this nigga?
I don't know why she's saying that.
Where's the LGBT community to cancel
Y'all
him?
niggas off the chain right now. This shit is damn ridiculous.
What's up,
LGBTQ community will only jump.
Did you notice? He's like, nah, she's not about that. The dude went, oh, and he went back to the girl because he wasn't going to talk to the man that way. He just kept going at her the whole time, trying to ignore him because he's not going to have that same energy for him. He's a pussy. They're pussies. Here's the thing. I don't talk crazy because, one, I'm not that person, and two, you catch me in person, I'm generally respectful and cool. That's how I am. I don't act different. I don't act all...
Oh, he's accusing her of being a...
drastic change. You look corny to me. You look corny to me. Look, hey, listen, people keep whatever friends they want. I think it's bad for the show because that whole thing looked like a hot mess, but hey, it's just...
There's people that like that. So that thing the
Oh, she's insinuating she's a trans woman because she's so masculine. Well, I mean, like, that's the same thing as me saying that DJ Akademiks is a trans man because he's so feminine. Like, wouldn't that be this? I mean, it's obviously not true. That's very transphobic. But, I mean, by DJ Akademiks' own ideology of the world, he's acting like a woman right now. He's being very angry for no reason.
what I mean by that is that people like that. The show, you say it's bad for the show. I think the people that are watching that for that. This is Jerry Springer's. This is the new era of Maury. This is what it is.
The audience doesn't like it. The audience is all against this episode.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why.
Really? Wow. Good for the audience. I can respect that.
I didn't. You know what? Then I'm gonna give it to you. I'm really sorry. I
No,
really
you don't
thought that
bother.
because I really thought that motherfuckers was looking at that. They were looking at that show for that kind of stuff. Women being like Frank Castle.
Well, I mean, it was probably an entertaining episode to them. They just disagree with it. You know, people like to hate watch a little bit. Oh.
Stuff like that, and people going.
Oh, they definitely look for some of that for sure.
Yeah. So that's why I was under the impression that people look at that show for that, which is fine. Everybody got the entertainment. You know what I mean? And that's fine. That's good. You know. So that's why I said that comment. I'm like, yeah, motherfuckers like that. Maybe they don't. Like, that was weird. I would never want to be in that spot. I don't envy nobody that was on that spot because that was hella weird. That was super.
He didn't apologize. Why did somebody make it seem like he apologized or something? Like Fresh, whatever. Myron apologized for that fucking meltdown. Guess he didn't.
Weird. Even the people that were there were like, "Yo, this ain't it. This ain't it." But
this is what I think. I think people in the online world keep weird friends. I think people keep weird friends. That's why I look at a lot of these people sus. I'm like, is that how you act? Okay, I gotta keep my distance. Because I don't associate with that kind of stuff, and you look fucking goofy. In the real world, most folks would get slapped up for this behavior.
True.
What you doing? Like, you think I'd be in my neighborhood talking to somebody's wife that way? I don't know where y'all from.
Yeah, you get the fuck smacked out of you. It's true. If you you get the. That's true, bro.
But that's a crazy way to talk to people, and it's expecting to be okay. So I don't get to this position where I'm at now, and all of a sudden.
Well, that's the problem. Is people who are like that, people who are so brazenly disrespectful, never got the fuck beaten out of them. You can know that they're fucking pussies because the only way if you bro, if you grew up. I don't know. Listen, I've beaten the shit out of people before, and I've gotten the fuck beaten out of me before. You know what I mean? You say some dumb, disrespectful shit. Sometimes other people say, it's just how you grow up. It's kids, you know? Yeah, they're friends with Sneako. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're saying you would be friends with this guy, but Sneako's doing the same thing, and you're friends with Sneako. This is a problem I have. It's a bit of an issue that I have, but...
Son, act brand new. I don't even have it. I don't
a response, but I didn't see it on their channel.
I don't understand this stuff. This is the kind of like... So if you guys... If these are the people you take your cues from, okay. But I look at them like they're sus. That's me personally. I don't know what it is, but ever since I joined this online world, I've noticed a lot of people who say a lot of goofy stuff that I feel like they would never say to anybody in person.
No, they wouldn't.
Of course not.
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't stand on any of their stuff, but they get in front of these cameras, and all of a sudden, the way that they talk is completely different.
We had the proof of that. You know, sometimes you meet some friends that were talking crazy,
and we are live.
When we finally meet them, this city is real small, and then they all nice. No, but what I meant was no. You said what you said.
Say it.
Now I'm here.
Say it again.
And it's not. I was not looking for you. It sort of happened that you're that dude that was fucking talking crazy. What's up? Were you about to? I'm right here. What were you about to do?
Yeah, I don't see anything with
No, but what I meant was, that's not what you meant. Stop doing that shit. That shit is fucking whack. But people are like that.
Yeah.
Facebook gangsters or social media gangsters.
Where'd you send it to me on?
A lot of people do talk crazy.
And you guys are only talking crazy to women. You guys are rich, famous people or quasi-famous people, and you only talk crazy to women.
Listen.
True.
Like, if that's not...
Again, because they perceive those women as weak. When did this happen?
Bitch behavior, I don't know what it is.
I don't know. You sent me like a
You
2-hour
made
long
fun
stream.
of her for 5-10 minutes because she got a deep voice.
She said one thing, you went off.
But no, you made fun before she even did that. You guys were clowning her because she got a deep voice. Who cares?
Oh, maybe it's
Imagine a group of girls just sitting there laughing at a dude in a circle because he's 5 foot tall. I'd call them fucking losers too. This is no different. And all these dudes who are out here trying to give young men advice on how to live life and all. Go clean your rooms. Jordan Peterson says it. You guys fixing other dudes, you need to clean your own lives up. You guys need some therapy. You need to figure out what's wrong with your anger issues or your fucking insecurities where you guys are just lashing out at people because they made one comment about your weight. Or they said, oh, you will seem a little scrawny. Yo, who cares? If you can't control your anger.
Yeah, no, I know that ABBA in some cases seems to be trying to like mentor Sneako, but the problem is that like sometimes some people respond to tough love. He's tried the he's tried the reasoning with Sneako. He's not receptive. Give him some fucking tough love. Some men only respond to authority. Sneako needs a little bit of authority. He needs to be smacked around a little bit by somebody he respects. ABBA needs to be like, bro, you're a fucking clown here. I think that would have done a lot because I think Sneako's very insecure, and I think that if like somebody like ABBA gave him some shit, it would have changed a little bit. I think it would have gotten to him a bit. But like pulling all these punches, like you're being very biased towards Sneako here. I think it's unfortunate.
And your behavior, because someone made one comment, you need help.
After you did all that?
After you talk as much shit about other people, after you guys are clowning all these people, they make one comment, you guys sitting there, get some help. Get some help. Y'all need that shit. Because when she said, you guys seem unhappy, what happy person goes around screaming at people aggressively?
For that?
Trying to prove themselves to strangers.
You touch a chord.
To strangers.
You touched a chord.
What the fuck I care about some random bitch thinking about me?
Bing, 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 bing. You touched that. And she was right.
These are the ones that the alphas telling you to hold your frame. Never let her get you off kilter. Damn. You're fat. Ah, I'm better than you niggas. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
That girl was right all along.
Yeah, apparently Fresh and Fit responded kind of in one of their live streams. There's a lot here. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. This says breakdown of the DJ Akademiks Sneako podcast. And then Myron admits he didn't do his job. / Sneako and AK are homies. So there might be I might watch a couple of minutes of this to see what they have to say. I'm not going to harp on it. Let's see.
$1 for Michael Meestroke. And then last one here, King, $5 from Great Britain goes, Myron, I have so much respect for you. You put blood, sweat, and tears into the building. This platform, don't let act ruin what you built. Sneako gets a pass. All right. So,
okay.
Go ahead, my friend. Take it away.
Guys. So you tuned into the show Wednesday night. We did a one-on-one show, me and Myron talking about certain topics. And then we did a show with the girls, with Mike Rashid and Brandon Carter. So we had a great show, 2 hours and I think 20 minutes in. And then, Akademiks and Sneako pulled up after their podcast on off the record. So what happened was they were lit off their mind. I don't know what they were drinking, maybe the Henny, but they were lit. So Chris, as he thought, brought them on to the podcast, and he didn't text me, but he just brought them on, as he thought that they were supposed to be on. And what happened was they came on, Sneako came in first, had some very funny remarks, and then started attacking Miss Brazil, and she called him.
They weren't really funny, but okay.
Shrimp dick. So I mean, warranted. I get it. In between, it's a little back and forth. And then I came in.
Well, he is Asian, so I see where she came from with that. But
okay,
that's fine.
And then I came in with
there's a little bit of a charitable telling towards Sneako, but okay, fair enough.
Fire.
But he's at least saying that like, hey, you're fighting fire with fire. Okay.
Of course, as usual. Now, as the host, you guys are right. I should have been more accountable and say, you know what?
100%.
Let me control this scenario more than I should have.
100%.
My thing was cool. The guests on the show, they weren't here for the whole show. I'm gonna let them rock. But I didn't realize that they were so lit. And they were like, oh shit, like really go gunning for the girls. So
okay, but there was a certain point where you should have realized that they were that lit, apparently. And by the way, fuck the alcohol excuse. But and then you should have like de-escalated, which you didn't do.
So it was definitely my bad. I got accountability for that, and I messed up there.
Okay, that's fair.
That being said, Chris, I told you, nigga, end the show. Chris was like, nigga, I said end the show, but to be fair, I think it was loading, whatever. But I wanted to end way earlier, but I guess it didn't work. So it's the way it is.
We tried to end the show and we wouldn't end it. What?
Yeah, StreamYard is very slow with closing. Yeah. Anything else?
And then, yeah, man, guys, not every show is going to be the same. Sometimes it's good and bad. We do it live, guys. So, like, yes, we want to control, the environment. But for the most part, like, Mine got up for sound, and Chris was doing his thing behind the scenes. So, it won't always go the same way.
Okay. Well, it wasn't that bad. That was a decent, I guess, apology. I think, that wasn't too bad. I'll give him the benefit, especially to a live show. I mean, I can understand that. Sometimes you say some dumb shit live and you don't really mean it, and it is what it is, but could take a little more accountability for controlling it. But he kind of did. I gotta give it to that. Okay.
So I'll also, So just so you guys know, right? That day, as you guys know, we had sound issues, right? Like the sound was randomly coming in and off, and as you guys know, pretty much I'm the one that built the studio. So if something goes wrong, I feel extremely responsible for making sure that we get things back up again, because really,
gotcha. So he disappeared to take care of the sound. Okay.
the only person that knows how the studio is fully connected is me. So you guys might say El Chris, Elmo, etc., but to some degree, sometimes if there's a faulty wire or whatever, the only person that can really figure it out is me 9 out of 10 times if it's not like an equipment issue, right?
Yeah.
So so since we were having those issues and we had Sneako here and we had Akademiks, I was like, fuck, Akademiks is there. Hey, you want to jump on stream? Again, I didn't know that they had been drinking to that extent. But it doesn't fucking matter.
So are they saying that Sneako and Akademiks were drinking beforehand? Like they came there drinking? Okay.
I take full responsibility. I shouldn't have fucking left. 1000%. I shouldn't have left. And I know you guys are, banging on Fresh like, hey, you're the host, you need to do whatever. Guys, that's not really Fresh's job. That's my fucking job. I'm supposed to be the one to really, make sure that the cadence of the show hits a certain level, the quality of the shows is of a certain level, and making sure that things are done in a certain way. So
that's fair. I understand that. But like, here's the thing, because I get what he's saying is that, listen, because I've heard them talk about this before. I got to do like a bunch of research for something before. And their dynamic is like Fresh, or excuse me, Fit. I guess it's just too many F's. Myron here, he's like kind of the leader of the show. He runs the show. Obviously, he built a studio. He kind of like gets things to flow specifically. Fit, Fresh, Prince, Jesus. He kind of like he's the networker. He kind of like networks, gets people to come on, gets this, gets that. So they have different jobs. So like I understand where he's coming from. The thing is that like when he's out of the room, Fresh has to understand that it's now his responsibility to be the leader of the show. And like you have to step up to that shit. And he didn't. He failed at that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like that's something, especially especially if you're going to be in a sphere where you're talking about men, and what it is to be a real man. What it is to be a real man is to step up when you have to step up. That's an instance where he needed to step up and he didn't. He failed. You know what I mean? Like honest mistake. I get it. Like, he had like it was his apology, but realistically speaking, you fucked up. You know what I mean? Not it just, Fresh fucked up,
That's on me. It's not on Fresh. So I shouldn't have got up in the fucking first place. All right. And my thing was I was more concerned with the sound and making sure that the chat and everything else was moving very smoothly in the background. I didn't even know what was transpiring here, because when one of the girls walked off, Red, I told her, right, this is how much I didn't know what was going on. I told her, yo, if
he said the cadence, did he say the cadence? Like the okay.
If you walk off, you can't come back. But I didn't know that Ak was attacking her personally. Yeah. I thought he was arguing with Brazil. But again, I was in and out making sure that the sound was good and making sure things behind the scenes were, good, because my thing is, you guys know I'm really big on I'm a Nazi when it comes to content quality, right? So
okay.
So that's on me, bro, guys. It's not on Akademiks or on Fresh.
No, it's 100% on. It's on Akademiks and it's on Fresh. That shit. I don't like this jerking off of Akademiks here. He fucked up. That man should have known not to fuck. See, this is the thing that we're not even talking about. Like, yeah, he should have controlled the room. That guy's accountable for this shit. AK is accountable for the way that he acted. You can't play that he was drunk bullshit game. Okay, you can't fucking just play the game where like, oh, he's drunk and he loses accountability. I know for a fact that you would say the same, like if a woman got drunk and then like something happened, you'd be like, well, you were drunk, blah, blah, blah. You would kind of go in on that. You know what I mean? Like you can't, there's a certain level of blackout drunk. He wasn't there, right? Where like you just fucking lose yourself. I get it, but like bullshit. They were drunk and they were just being way too rambunctious. And like you should be apologetic for that kind of shit. You should be like, yeah, I was out of control when I got drunk. He's the main problem. AK was the main problem, bro. He was the weak man that was fucking screaming. Their issue was that they didn't fucking control it that well.
Or whatever, I shouldn't have fucking got up in the first place, all right? As the guy that's supposed to make sure that the cadence of the show is of a certain level, I shouldn't be getting up, period, right? And that's on me. I take full responsibility.
I mean, the reality is they're not giving him shit because he's a famous guy. They don't want to burn that bridge between AK. You know what I'm
saying? And then also,
Ak. It's Ak. I'm not gonna say Ak. I'm gonna say AK. Okay. All right, because this is a grown ass 47-year-old man embarrassing himself like that. That's a little bit of a dad joke.
I want to say this as well because
he always acts like that when he's drunk. He's a fucking loser.
A lot of you guys are saying like, fuck Sneako, fuck Akademiks, y'all need to stop rocking with them, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, for real. They're fucking pussies.
What I'm going to say is this. I am not going to turn my back on people that have helped us out. You guys can get,
but I respect what you're about to say, but like at the same time, you need to hold them accountable. You need to be like, bro, you fucked up. Maybe they're doing that in the behind the scenes. But
mad at me and say I'm an asshole. You guys could say, you're stupid, blah, blah, blah. But Akademiks was there for us when everybody came with pitchforks. Sneako was there for us when people came and was talking shit as well. Just because people are talking shit about you or you might not be all the way up or whatever the fuck it may be, I'm not going to turn my back on you. I always remember the people that helped us out when we were down. Akademiks has done a lot of things for us behind the scenes that you guys might not necessarily know, and I don't expect you to know. But there's no way that I'm going to, be a fair weather friend and be like, oh, bro, fuck this shit. Hey, he drank. Mistakes were made. It is what it is. Like, everyone's human here.
All right, that's good enough. We could watch it. Okay, I can respect that fundamentally. I just still think that you got to give them some shit at least behind the scenes, which is might be how they're handling it. They might be handling more behind the scenes. I don't know how Sneako helped them out, but you know, Sneako basically will attach himself to anybody who will have him at this point. That's like popular because he lost his platform. But okay, yeah. Interesting segment. Everyone, thank you so much for watching, and a special shout out to all my Patreon patrons, my YouTube members, and my Twitch subs. If you'd like to learn how you can contribute even more than you already are by simply watching the video, you can check the links down below, which will unlock a special feature depending on the platform that you subscribe to, such as Patreon here that will get your name right here on this wall. Thank you so much, guys, again for watching, and have a good one.